A big supermassive hello to you guys and welcome to my quickfire thoughts on Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains for the Nintendo 3DS. For those of you not in the loop, Attack on Titan, or to give the Japanese name Shingeki no Kyojin, is one of the hugest things to happen in pop culture in recent years, with the manga and anime TV shows being hugely popular and successful in all four corners of the globe. This worldwide appeal helped to push for an eventual worldwide release of an Attack on Titan video game, given that most anime tie-in games are usually kept within the confines of Japan. Humanity in Chains was advertised firstly in a publication of a trademark filing in Australia, and more details were confirmed in American and European Nintendo Directs. Since July the 2nd in Europe, it's been available as a 3DS eShop download title, and it's not the game I was hoping it would be, but let's look at the basics first. What we have is a 3D action-adventure game where you're able to take control of the lead characters from the series and complete missions in their own individual storylines, or you can take the fight to the free-roaming world mode and play locally or online with friends. Using your blade and omnidirectional mobility gear, you run, fly and leap around well-known locations such as Trust District and the forests surrounding the city, searching out for the human-munching giants and slicing them mercilessly. Occasionally pausing to manage your equipment since you have limited gas available and your blade can wear away and break after repeated use. So what about this do I like? Well, it is nice to see the official Japanese dub cutscenes being used just to remind me of how awesome the show was to look at. I swear, even on the paltry 3DS screen, they look better than half the stuff they put on Nintendo Anime Channel. It's also nice to hear the Linked Horizon opening theme and other great music tracks accompanying the action. And as soon as you're used to the controls and can get a good flow of play going, mowing down Titans really does make you feel like the unstoppable force. It looks badass when you get it right, but that's the thing right there. Getting it right is kind of a hard thing to do, and when you don't get it right, you sort of look like you're floundering about like a flounder. The movement using the omnidirectional mobility gear just doesn't feel too natural, and you don't have too much in the way of camera control except the ability to snap the view to behind your soldier. And the way that you kill Titans in the game makes the process seem a bit too artificial. Yes, I know the law states that only one clean cut to the nape of the neck is the only thing that can kill a Titan, but I wanted to be able to do so much more to attack these guys than just hit one button to auto-lock on a target and then pull off a quick time event with another button. Some missions also have you teaming up with AI characters, but they seem to do jack shit based on my experience. And I also know I said that killing Titans was a great feeling before, but that novelty can only last so long if that's all the game is going to throw at you. Variety is lacking here, apart from certain missions where you're able to play as Eren's Titan form, but I hear that's still far too easy as balls as well. I was eager to find out how enjoyable I would find this game given my serious affection for the series, and from what I'd heard from my American friends and peers, given that they got the game before we did. So when I saw nearly £25 and well over 12,000 blocks of memory being spent to get what I received, I couldn't help but feel a little bit sour about the whole deal. I love Attack on Titan, I really do, and there's good stuff to be found in Humanity in Chains, but that means putting up and trudging through a monotonous and somewhat janky overall experience that's only saved by the presentation and source material. Personally, I would only recommend this game to you if you were an absolute die-hard fan of the series who couldn't possibly live their lives without the game, and only at a discounted price. It is quite expensive for what you get. Or you could just watch the anime all over again and hope that the recently announced console-based game will be 10 times better. And that about wraps up my quickfire thoughts on Attack on Titan: Humanity in Chains. All I can say now is stay you and stay awesome, and I will see you all later on.